Hey guys, Kenneth here, and you are watching the best show, in my opinion, on YouTube.
Baby, that ain't no opinion, that's a fact. Hey, Kevin, hey, Kim, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Bye.
Okay, with Kevin and Mikhail, enjoy the Scorpion Show.
I just hit record, so
don't tell no personal business.
Yes.
You know how he gets.
Yeah. Well, I don't tell y'all personal business.
You ain't got no business of mine to tell.
Shit, you don't know.
No, I do know.
Let me tell y'all something. Shout out to everybody that watched last week's video. Shout out to everybody that watched all the videos. Shout out to those that actually share our videos. Shout out to those that like our videos and leave comments and stuff. Some of y'all be trying to go too overboard. And I keep trying to tell y'all. One thing about me, something that y'all probably don't understand is, if I don't bring a conversation to you, I'm like, what happened? Don't bring it to me.
Who, to me?
For me, I'm that type of person. If I'm not coming to you, like if I'm talking to you about my problems or my issues, what's going on with me, if I'm talking to you about it, then I expect you to say, well, you should do this, you should do that, and such, 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 such. Don't tell us how to run the Scorpion Show. Because I'm not asking you. There's 2 times a year when I ask. I ask you guys on Instagram, and I might ask you guys on Facebook or whatever.
So this wasn't.
And I mean, it wasn't. When I do, I mean, the girls come out the woodworks. And I mean, they do. And I love it. Because it's constructive criticism. If you're going to be destructive, don't come with it. But even if I don't ask you for it, don't leave it in the comment section. Because again, we are on camera for over an hour talking to you guys, and out that 1 hour, you want to comment about one thing? We don't need wireless microphones. This camera that I have picks our voices up
I was about to say
very well. And if we do need wireless microphones, listen, I'm not asking for it.
Well, who can't hear us?
I don't know. But if they really talking about this is the professional show, listen, this is a show taped in my house, okay? Now listen, if you think we need wireless microphones, the Scorpion Show does have a PayPal account where you can donate to the Scorpion Show at yahoo.com. But what I don't want to do is go back and forth with people. And then when I respond, they like, oh, well, you being defensive. No, I'm not being defensive. Number 1, I didn't ask for your advice. Number 2, we don't need wireless microphones. Number 3, if you feel we need wireless microphones, donate to us and we will buy them. And number 4, have a blessed weekend.
What are you doing?
It's nothing else to discuss. We don't need wireless microphones. Now maybe when we are interviewing people, okay, I can understand that. But we're not interviewing anybody. This is just us speaking into a little camera. And we have a show.
Maybe that person just can't hear us.
I don't know.
So
but turn their volume. Maybe they should buy a new speaker or something, because people hear us well and they tune in, and I'm thankful. You know, I don't even want to start our video off venting and stuff, but
Me neither.
Yeah, that bothered me this weekend.
Okay. Can I say something?
Sure.
Can I say something really quick? Now, I didn't want to bring this up, and I'm starting to, I don't know if I want to bring this up.
No, go ahead, bring it up. Bring it up. Let's talk, cause I'm hungry. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you know how last week you read that comment about the young lady who said that about, you know, and I said, you know, if she, you know.
We got a lot of positive responses about that, too.
What, about what I said? Or was she, about what I said? Well, you know, and I said, well, she wants to talk more. Well, she hit me up.
Oh, wow.
And she was, and she hit me up on Instagram, you know, very nice. And she, you know, and she asked me a few more questions, and she explained, you know, whatever. And then I, you know, said what I had to say. And then she said, you know, she asked some more, and I said, but towards the end, I think after like the 3rd or 4th question, because I was answering everything, I think about the 3rd or 4th question, I started to notice that it wasn't more or so, to me, now I could be wrong, but to me, I felt as though every time I said something, she would say, oh, I agree, but
It was a counter.
It was a counter, you know, but why, and I'm like, well, sweetheart, I just answered this, like, why, as if she wanted me to say, what you're doing or what I'm doing is so wrong, and damn with me. And I was just like, sweetheart, now, I done responded to you on camera. I done responded to you, because I think it was Saturday morning. I was in the bed, didn't brush my teeth.
You?
Yeah, she DM'd me, but I think when I read the DM, it was like in the morning time, so I was, but then she just kept going on, and I was like, She was very respectful, and but it was just like, I felt as though she was just doing a little bit too much, and I let her know that. I said, okay, now I feel as though I've answered everything that you wanted me to answer, but I feel as though you have another motive, so we just want to end this right now and have a blessed day, and that was the end of the conversation.
Yes.
Because there's nothing else for me to say. I've said what I had to say. I even let you say more than it was that I needed to let you say. But I respectfully let you say it. But then after a while, I'm like, she's trying to get me to say something that is just not.
You know what though? Something that my mom said on video. This was for those that watch. Thank you that watch Mama Scorpion videos. She talked about her personal beliefs about God and gays and everything. She said, I do not believe that God would send anybody to hell that loves him as much as straight people do. You know, I don't believe he would say, oh, because you love who you love, you're going to hell. I do not believe that. I don't believe that my God is like that. And it's gay people that love God more than a lot of straight people do. And, you know, for me, I just want to say, whether you agree with it or not, let me live my life. There are people born out of the womb. I knew what I liked when I was in the 3rd grade. Yes, I still chase girls and stuff, but I still know what I like. Shit, sometimes,
They didn't let you catch
yes, you catch them in the right day, I still mess with a girl. But
no, I'm saying, did they let you catch them?
Yes!
Are you kidding me? No, I'm just saying.
My teen, I had fun as a teen. Let me tell you something.
No,
my teenage years was fun. But what I'm saying is, though, if something doesn't excite me as much or doesn't arouse me, and as much as something that really attracts me, why should I be punished for that? Or why should anybody be punished for that? So you mean to tell me there are a lot of girls, now a lot of y'all, there are some girls that will still date gay men. You are a nasty bitch, get the fuck out of here. You know, there are women that will date gay men and everything, but I don't even have a fucking,
You farted?
yes, I don't even have a, air freshener to spray,
Not
bitch.
fart, Kevin.
Bitch, I'm gonna just douse you, bitch.
I did not fart.
You fucking stink. Jeremy, please go next door.
And do what?
Give me an
I
air
think
freshener.
you got an air freshener.
I don't have one.
Kevin, you are so jealous of me and my insides. I do not stink.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. You're
I don't know
jealous.
what,
Jeremy, lay back down. You're fine,
I don't
Jeremy.
know what animal he
It's
took.
not coming out
Go
again.
give me an air
I need to
freshener.
take one. Okay.
It's cleaning you out all right.
Okay, it sure is. Hurry up back.
Yes. So yeah. So I mean, but you mean to tell me that there are men born, there are women born that love the same sex, that want to be with the same sex. So you mean to tell me, oh, because you have that attraction to the same sex, you're going to hell? No. I don't believe that neither. I just can't. You know what? And then what do you tell people that are born under 2 genders? You have the male organ and you have the female organ. What do you tell them? Oh, you're still going to hell because you ain't picked the right one? Like, I just say, what I want to say is this. You don't be my judge, okay? When I die, and when it's time for me to meet him, let him decide where I'm going.
And that was basically my.
And that's all right with my.
That was my.
But yeah, you know, it's something we've been saying for a long time.
And you know what? I appreciated the fact that she wanted to talk about it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I felt as though she was trying to get me to say something that I wasn't going to say. Or not even get me to say something I wasn't going to say. She was trying to get me to see it her way. And like I told her on camera, and like I told her in the comment, and on the DM. That day, okay, on that day, when I close these 2 eyes for the last time, and this mouth right here is silenced for the last time, when my soul makes it up to him, he is going to be the one to decide whether or not he's going to let me in or turn me around and send me on straight back to hell. And only then,
not back to because you've never been there.
Well, back to hell, okay? To hell. I'm sorry, I keep saying back to hell. To hell, okay? And only then will I have to answer to anybody. But as long as I am walking this earth with these 2 eyes open and this mouth and this nose taken in the air that you, him, and anybody else breathe. I don't have to answer to you. And so don't get upset because I'm not answering you the way you want me to answer you. Don't get upset because I'm not quoting a scripture that you want me to quote. Don't get upset because I'm not entertaining your ignorance. I've been doing just fine, okay? For almost 30 years without you, okay? I've been doing just fine. And guess what? Like I said in the last video, and I'll say it again today. Not only have I been doing just fine, but he's been blessing me just fine. More than I could even ask for.
Amen.
Okay? And we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Next.
So.
And wait, and just wait until next Sunday. I'll be just right.
You going to fall out again? If it hit you?
If it hit me hard enough, I will.
So.
Did Sharon tell you about that incident?
No, she was there this Sunday?
No, she was there that day when I fell.
Oh. No, Sharon will never. I'm gonna go, and I know that April 1st. I know that bitch. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Church is April 5th. I'll be there.
I know you're gonna be there.
It's Easter.
Because I'm gonna tweet you, and if you're not there, I'll embarrass you on Instagram.
Oh, well, go ahead.
You know how that day when Michelle got you, Kevin.
Well,
when I said yeah, because he's not here, Michelle. Oh, why isn't he there?
Because I'm at Bedside Baptist, baby.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, I know. Bring that on. Bring it on and bring it on down.
Don't spray that because it don't stink.
You bought the banana nut. Yuck.
It don't stink.
The blueberry.
Let me smell it.
And he gonna buy what he wanna buy.
Oh, this do stink, Jeremy.
No,
Why you
it
buy that?
don't.
Yes, it do.
It's all right.
When do you take that back home to your house and you spray it in there?
No, he didn't keep my $1.60. But yeah,
That's a banana nut too?
I like the blueberry muffin. Oh my god.
Oh, you were saying the banana nut about the muffin. I thought you were saying
Yes.
about the spray.
No.
Why are you so concerned about a banana nut muffin that he's eating?
Because bitch, I love the blueberry muffin.
But it's not going in your tummy. It's going in
Sure
his.
not, but bitch, I might want a piece.
No.
And he didn't ask me, can he
One
buy
piece, you ain't even finished that damn sandwich.
Bitch, you want this little piece?
Hell no. I don't want nothing your mouth was on.
You know how that be? Why is you eating on camera? Ooh. Then somebody gonna tell me. You didn't live.
Yeah, chew and swallow.
So then, cause this body worked me up, and I didn't go back to the comments all weekend. I just minded my business. So then this guy gonna tell me some shit. Oh, well, you didn't listen to me when I said y'all should do live shows and all this and that. And now that the Reed do live shows, y'all wanna do live shows. Now let me tell you one motherfucking thing. When people say that we should do stuff enough, I listen to our audience. That's one thing I do. I ask you guys, what would you like for us to discuss? I ask you guys every Monday and every Thursday and occasionally a Friday when we don't record on that Thursday.
I'm sorry, wait a minute.
Okay?
I'm sorry.
But no, because I'm not going to let you finish.
Okay.
This is where I'm going to come from, okay? I love the Reed. I love them, okay? But they are not the first anybody from social media to ever do live shows, okay? The Reed, I love them, but they are not a show that I listen to on a podcast or pay attention to their live shows on the regular. No, they are not. But I still know who they are, and I know what they've done, and I'm proud of the impact that they made, just like I'm proud of the impact that every other YouTuber has made. And I, for one, have never said, oh, because they do something, we should do the same thing. That's not even a conversation that we ever had. And it's something that I said that I wanted to do 2 years ago.
But wait a minute. Not only that, but I remember it was last year, almost 2 years ago, when I brought it to you about us doing a live show.
Yeah, and you brought it to me again, because I was
and
like,
I brought it to you
I need to find the right place. And then Mikkel said, you know what? That bitch didn't I just pour my heart out about this whole situation like 3 weeks ago? And I said, Mikkel is the one that said, look, bitch, we fucking doing this.
So just because we just said it a few weeks ago don't mean that we all of
a sudden, like, there's been plenty, all of them big time, when I say big time, I'm talking about the one that YouTube always promotes.
Actually, this was before, and this is no shade to the Reed, because like Kevin said, we are proud of everybody. But we had thought of this, I think, before the Reed had even started their live shows. But the thing about it is the Reed started their live shows before we did.
And we're
happy for them. We would encourage anybody to go see them. As a matter of fact, this lady that I work with, her son went to go see him, and I was excited to know how it was, because I was like, how was it? Like, was it fun? You know, he had a good time. So nobody's not dissing the Reed. It's just that they were able to hop on it quicker than we did. And it's Nothing but love. As a matter of fact, when we have our live show, I would love for them to come. But don't say that we copying off the read because they're doing it now. Yeah. But that's why I don't like. This is one of the reasons why I don't read our comments and I don't respond back. Because people say stuff like that, and you be like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
People be like, you should watch this movie or something like that. Like, well, some people, I love the comments. I love. But some people go overboard.
Yeah, and that overboard stuff. I've tuned that out years ago, so I just don't even read it because comments like that, you'd be like, what are you even talking about?
One thing people can say, I don't leave curse words in the comments. No good. More. I don't. Because, I mean, I can say a lot of stuff.
Can we get on with the show? Because I feel like I've been
We are on with the show, bitch. Bitch, damn what? You ain't going to give me no motherfucking attitude. But can I just say that I had a great weekend. And I want to give a shout out to Art because he took me, because normally, like, when we go to dinner or whatever, same old restaurants. Don't fucking try me on it. I have to say,
no, I'm saying off because
I was trying not to.
I'm hot. My head is hot. That's why I pulled my.
Normally I'm the one sweating, but you do got the head on. But yeah, so we normally go to our little restaurants or whatever when we go out to eat, and I was like, no, we need to go somewhere different. So he took me to this place called the Han Dynasty at 2nd and Chestnut.
It sounds like an Indian restaurant.
It's a Chinese restaurant.
And what is it called? The Han.
H-A-N Dynasty.
I thought it was High Dynasty.
Baby, let me tell you something. That food was amazing. It was amazing, and not only that. Huh? No, I'm not.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, I promise you I'm not.
Well, what size are you now?
Regular size. Okay. I promise.
Because you know I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, but I know.
Okay. I'll tell you. Because you tell me all the time.
Every time I see you.
Yeah. Every fucking time. You even tell me.
Because I gag inside. Because I mind your business. I gag. I be like, bitch. But anyway.
I still.
Listen, if you ain't getting no complaints,
I can pull that
all
off.
right. If you ain't getting no complaints, and I ain't getting no complaints for you, all right. Hey, wait,
I threw that fucking girdle on.
I am done. Whoa, I shouldn't have had nothing before this video. But let me tell you something. So yeah, so the Han Dynasty is everything. The food. If you ever come to Philly, this is the place I would recommend because it doesn't seem like it's like a chain restaurant. It's everywhere. And they had these spices recommended from 1 to 10. I had a 4. They talking about, I'm thinking like, ooh, it's gonna be real spicy. A 4. I had a 6. It wasn't that. It's spicy, but let me tell you something.
7 and 8.
Oh no! It's spicy and spicy. All I seen was spice. That's all I'm saying. And I couldn't believe it because I'm like, it's not spicy to me. Right. But I could see it. I said, oh my God, it was spicy the next day. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh.
So here, I had, baby, you want to talk about being on fire?
Yeah. You should be used to that.
No, bitch, never.
Listen. That hole's been on fire more than once.
Lies and butterflies, because you ain't getting that with me.
Baby! It hit you.
All I see
was
snuck up on you. Red.
Yeah.
All I see is signs. All I see is dollars. Whoa!
It probably. If you lean in that camera like that one more time, what's the matter with you?
So yeah, so we went there, and then we went to we boring hot, but we went to Eye Candy. Great Kool-Aid alcoholic drink. Y'all seen it on my Instagram. That drink is everything.
That was a club, Eye Candy. I wouldn't have been. Let me tell you something.
You need to hang with me one night.
My stomach, after eating stuff like that, could not make it to a club. It would have to go straight home.
Oh, I was right there.
Yes, I
did miss a beat.
Stuff like that.
Then I bumped into one of my friends. He was like, Kevin, you want some of this food? Because I don't know where his friends was, but he ordered all this food.
And you ate more.
Then I ate some chicken wings. But I was like, no, I'm not eating that. Bitch, I fucked those wings up. Okay?
You eating a lot.
Well, I was hungry. I fucked the wings up. Okay, mind you, I couldn't even eat everything that was on that plate. So trying to find a homeless person in Center City to give it to, could not find one homeless person. But that's fine. So
see, when you ain't looking for them.
Yeah. So yes, yeah, shout out Beyonce. So yeah, I text. So after that, we go to Boxers. Boxers is the new bar that I was telling you about, and I think we should do an event there one day. Just something small. I like that place. And one of the guys that loved the show was like, "Oh my God, you're here."
Excuse me, Boxers is the one where he walk around in the underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why he wants to have his liquor.
But no, you know what though? Because this is my thing, and I don't have no ass or nothing like that, but
you sure don't.
You know what don't look right was when you have a perfect body
and no ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this.
Flat, the back goes straight down. I don't like that. No. I don't like that.
Yeah, my back don't go straight flat.
And some of my friends always say, you only say that because you got a butt. I think everybody should have a butt.
No, but everybody's not built to have
No, everybody's not built to have one, but I think everybody should.
No,
at least something. I don't mean a big butt, but something. Something.
But you're lucky because it's in your genetics. Because I seen your mom. Let me tell y'all something. I met his mom, 2 years ago for the first time. And I mean, you can see where Mikhail got it from. He looked like his dad, but he get this from his mom. And that's all I'm going to tell y'all. Shout out to Miss Marcina McClendon. Sam, girl! Showing off, bitch. So yeah, that was my had a fun weekend.
My butt at church yesterday too.
And shout out to Steph. Shout out to my girl Steph at XO because she hooked me up with the tequila and the Corona. So when I woke up yesterday, I had to jump in the shower and I said, Madison, do your Uncle Kevin a big favor. I need an Excedrin, I need a gallon of water,
What did she bring back?
and a coffee.
She
put it back.
Okay.
And she made my coffee.
Wait a minute. I asked her, I said, who made that coffee for you? She's like, I did. I said, you know how to make coffee? She said, yeah.
Listen,
like, oh,
that, I need you to turn that off, okay? That's when I don't like Beyonce's, when she's interrupting me. When it's soaking wet, Kevin.
What?
Your phone.
Why?
Because
they're ice. Yeah.
Your mom asked Madison to go to the store and get an iced tea. An iced tea. You was down there, I think. And she came back with 2 aluminum pans.
How in the hell did that?
Your mom snapped her. Who the fuck told you to bring?
But you know what?
Rocking the fuck out.
Sometimes she do what she want to do.
Yeah, that's what your mom said.
Let me tell you, Madison seen that I was in distress. When I walked,
She came, she said, she had the pan, she said, here, your mom said, what's this for? She said,
I didn't know what happened because I wasn't
I
down
said,
there.
iced tea. I said, oh my God. This house needs to be on HBO.
No, we don't.
That's y'all do. Y'all bringing Empire ratings.
Oh,
y'all would.
good.
This
Right,
reality show,
You know what? I ain't put my
the way your mom be leaning on that couch cussing people out and don't move a lick.
the way we curse each other out.
Yeah.
Bitch, they gonna be like, no, because first of all, people don't.
They gonna be like, I can finally see why Mikhail has said all these years. I know,
But you know what people wouldn't like? Because we're one of those families that where we all curse. And our house.
Yeah.
But you know what? But that's what used to draw me on to the Osbournes. Remember they was on MTV years ago? And this is before...
They went from MTV to E, right?
I'm not sure, but
I think they started out on MTV. Yeah.
MTV.
Yeah, they started out on MTV, and this is when Kelly and Kelly and Jack was still fat. This is when they were still fat, and they wasn't, considered fashionistas. And the only person that we really knew was Ozzy Osbourne because of the group that he was in years ago. But they used to curse each other out, and I used to be watching like, oh my God. And what made it even more funny is because the dad, he couldn't really talk, And I would be like, oh my God, like this family is just. No, I used to think that I was like, oh, but it was the best thing to me on TV because I didn't come from a house where we cursed our parents out. So when I used to see these white kids cursing their parents out, I used to be like, oh, and their mom ain't gonna hit them.
Well, I'm not gonna go. Man, we go there.
Yeah.
But goddamn it, you know how far to go, okay? But we're the type of family that curse in front of each other, and people be like, listen, I don't tell you how to run your house, you don't tell us how to run ours. This is a family, when Madison and Tippy get their age, okay.
Yeah, they gonna be
but right now, don't do it. But that's how we are as a family.
You know who
and that's how
like
we
to see?
Communicate.
You know the 2 people I like to see in this house go at it with each other?
Nina and my mom.
Nina and your mom, but Amber and your mom too.
No, because Amber be trying. I got her together.
That day, oh my God, I have to say this. That day, listen. And when they left, Amber told your mom off, and your mom sat there. She sat there.
But it wasn't true.
But it wasn't true. But you know how when somebody's sitting there and you know that they getting ready to come back? That's how your mom was. She sat there and Amber was like, yeah, because this motherfucker, and you gonna laugh, and you keep letting her come in here. Your mom said, hold the fuck up. You're not gonna talk to me like that in my house. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out. And Amber just sat there on quiet. I said, yes.
She said, now this ain't your house.
Listen, yeah, this is my house.
No, this PHI.
She leaned on that
Remember that video?
I was in that video. She was leaning on that couch and Amber was going off. And I'm sitting there like,
What was the situation?
Wait, no,
I
we'll
can't
talk
say no
off camera.
I can't say no camera. And Amber was just going off, and then all of a sudden your mom got up from that couch and she was like, hold the fuck up. This is my fucking house. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out. I said, oh my God. But I keep telling you, I think I told you this before, your mom reminds me a lot of my grandma. Because my grandma didn't curse like that. But when she cursed, when she got mad, she would cuss. And she would always cuss at my older cousin. Oh my God, she would cuss them out. But then she would go back to Miss Bill. It was only when he got her mad when she would cuss him out. You can get the fuck out. Mind you, she told me in a minute, you can get the fuck out, and then 2 hours later, going downstairs to go unlock the door to let them back in. You can go the fuck home. But then you letting them back in.
Yeah. No, but I be like, if you want, that's my.
You gonna kick them out, kick them out. I let them back in.
If you want to kick somebody out, kick them out.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of this. Oh, they got to go be firm in their word.
Yeah, but your mom, that's why I say your mom reminds me of my grandma. Because they'll argue and curse you out, and then a couple hours later when everything done died down, they'll, let them back in. All right, come on. All right, I'm coming now. I'm coming to open the door. But just a few hours ago, you told them get the fuck out and don't come back.
That's my child. You mind your business.
Yeah, you mind your business. That's my grandchild. Oh, okay. My grandma was good for telling somebody, call your mother. Go on to your mother. Because Miss Bill, when she died, she had 22 grandkids. And so 8th and Jefferson, that 3-story house was filled with people. So she was like, go call your mother, go the fuck home. You won't stay up in here.
And mind you, we got all these topics.
And the first thing, listen, no, you didn't. And the first thing she tell you is that's why it's so funny, because when I started coming here to y'all house, it used to remind me of my grandma's house so bad. Because we had a big house like y'all got, the 3-story house, and my grandma, the first thing she would say is when you bring somebody in her house, they better not go up my steps. I don't care where don't take them up my steps. Because she was old school where you couldn't have no company upstairs. Can so-and-so spend the night? No. Before. I got all these fucking people in this house, and you want to add somebody else in here? Oh, hell no. Tell them to go home. They go home to their own house. That's how Miss Bill was. She didn't play that.
Back in the day, my mom used to let the kids spend the night. The kids and they put, oh my God. This house, man, if you watch early, like beginning of the Scorpion Show videos, you know this house was always full with people.
Yeah.
And then my mom would take offense to if you sleep on her fucking couch.
Yeah.
All these beds in my house, and you want to sleep on the couch? Oh, no. No. I take offense to that. My mom used to go off. If you hungry, there's a kitchen. Fucking kids be in this house cooking.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Cooking.
I remember that day. Remember Aunt? He's coming. And he was in the kitchen cooking. I said, Aunt, you don't live here? Oh, she don't care. But Aunt, you are cooking.
Mind you, wait. I didn't even tell you.
Really didn't care. She just sit right there. You're not even that long in here.
Me and my mom, listen, not me and my mom. Me and my nephew got into a fight at 4 o'clock in the morning last week. I'm gonna go there.
Because he told me.
Yeah, this is my family issues, okay?
Yeah.
Bitch, you don't cook my fucking fish at some 4 o'clock in the morning.
No, you don't
and
cook
then
nothing
tell
at
me.
4 o'clock in the morning.
And frying fish
at 4
at 4 a.m. in the morning. Mind you, I'm coming downstairs because sometimes I wake up early. The morning news come on,
Like an 80-year-old woman.
Yeah, like I go downstairs. I'm like, let me go get me a little sandwich right quick, so I can go roll back over and go to sleep. Even though it's not good. Yeah. So I'm coming down the steps and I'm hearing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I smell fish, and I said,
wait a minute.
So-and-so, I know you ain't licking my fish. Oh no, it was bags of fish in the freezer, so I just took whatever out. Which freezer did you get it from? Because we got a freezer in the living room in the kitchen. So before I say anything, I said, I'm going to check. He's like, Kevin, I opened up your stuff.
So he told you before.
I went off. fault because, bitch, if I told you, I know you're not cooking my stuff and you acting like, oh, well, you know, I got it out this freezer. No. Well, how am I supposed to know? Let me tell you something, bitch. Don't nobody in this house buy tilapia except for me. My mom buy that whiting or the ones with the bones in the north, and I don't eat that shit. I buy tilapia because I bake it because I like to have my healthy meals. But, bitch, it's 4 a.m.
And you're frying fish.
Not even just one piece of fish, not even 2 pieces of fish. You're frying 3 pieces of fish.
For one person.
And they're going to threaten me about what? About my fucking food.
Yeah.
My food, okay? That's a fucking problem.
Yeah, it is.
That's a problem.
Yeah, because we don't fry fish.
No, 4 o'clock in the morning. If you hungry, you better make a fucking sandwich. You better make an egg. And then you better wipe that fucking pan out, bitch.
Something that ain't waking nobody up.
Yeah, you cooking fish that's gonna go through the vents like it's bacon and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, bitch. But luckily I ain't smell it through the vent. I just happened to get up and caught it in the earlier process of being cooked. So yeah, and then gonna tell me I'm gonna cook it and gonna eat it. Oh no, the fuck you're not. But I said all that to say, you know me, we arguing at 4 o'clock. My mom came downstairs.
Because she heard you arguing.
And my mom got mad because she was like, all this, and then she's about to cry, like all this fucking food I got in this house and y'all arguing about, listen, that's my stuff that I buy with my money. Now yes, I buy stuff for the house too when it comes to food, but that's mine and you're not going to eat it. How am I supposed to know what's, listen, you've been out this house for a minute, but we all have our certain stuff that we eat and everybody know not to touch. It's not our fault that you're out of touch. But my mom really took offense that we was arguing over food because she's like, I buy all this food. I have all this food in this house. She said, one thing is nobody in this house can never go hungry. And she just went on and on and on and on and on about the food. And I'm like, Mom, it's not about what you buy. I said, it's about what's yours. Yeah, you better fart out there. And you're so fucking nasty, you're gonna make it an audible on camera.
I don't know what I ate, y'all.
Yes.
What is that?
And my house, let me tell you something, my house is a reality show, but it won't be shown. It will not be televised. Ooh. It will not.
Yeah, because we
Jeremy, I don't know what you bought, but you need to take this back.
It smells like a perm.
You need to take that back. Lavender and peach block.
Put your hand down.
Just tell them you want something else.
They ain't gonna take that back.
Yes, they will. They don't even know.
It's my store.
Yeah, they know me.
Oh, who do they know you? Or
They,
want
oh no, they know. Let me tell. They think I'm rich. I'm not rich. I'm not. Yeah, I said, bitch, I'm still that I'm rich. They're like, oh no, because you be throwing parties. Oh, they have their own ideas of stuff. Like you.
But who knows you?
Parties.
Them or the one who made your food?
But they all know. They be like, you be having celebrities, because you know I told you the Snoopy show.
Your friend?
But shut up. But so yeah, they be like, you got celebrities on your show.
That's your
you
friend,
rich. Right? Everybody's my friend in this store. I know everybody. Sometimes you want to go, but sometimes you don't want to go where everybody know your name. Because when they start thinking, so I say, no, I'm not ready. If people knew what I'm really, child, they ain't ready. Yes, but when, No! One time, though, I was like,
well, you got good topics. Let's get on with the show. It's like,
yeah. Bitch, we having a good That's what the Scorpion Show is about.
Yeah, it is.
Gossiping. But yeah, so yeah, we're going to start the video off. It's not on my notes, but I want to give a shout out to Kelly Rowland because she did an interview with the Huffington Post Live with Mark Lamont Hill on Friday.
Mark Lamont Moore.
Mark Lamont.
Bitch, I've been going. Did you see he went off about my nigga thing?
No.
Oh, I like that though.
No, but you know what? He was mad that people were still using the word.
No. He was mad at white people trying to tell black people not to use it. No, he's mad at white people for white people getting mad that we're telling them not to use it.
Well, that's one of our topics, race relations. We'll get to that later. But yeah, so Kelly Rowland, she was doing an interview with him. I loved the interview and everything. And so, you know, somebody had told me that she gave us a shout out or whatever. But I was like, well, she gave me and Michaela a shout out. Like, wait a minute, let me watch this.
No, she didn't give me a shout out.
So, yes, there we go. Hawaiian Breeze. That's much better. Yeah,
Who's that coming up the steps?
It smells like an aerosol can. So yeah, so she's doing an interview with him. She's talking about her being a mother and everything, and then they switch on to the music. So they start talking about the music, the album and everything, and he was talking about what song should have been singles. Just open the door and come, and if you come in, come in. If you're not, don't come in. You. Who that?
I wasn't.
I wasn't though. smoking. Go ahead. So yeah, so she started talking about. She's like, one of my fans wrote me a letter, and you know, about my album. He loved the album so much. And he was like, Kelly, you should be pushing this album a whole lot more. And then she said it wasn't about her pushing the album. I think it was the record label thing. But y'all know how I feel. Fuck the record label. You have an album out, push the shit, buy it. You need more coins in your pocket, okay? You need to be pushing it. If you got to perform at a club, bitch, yes, perform at that club. My album is out, go buy. Y'all know I am very strict on promoting your shit. Fuck your record label. You are Kelly fucking Rowland. And she said I wrote this letter. I didn't write a letter, but I DM'd her.
But you wrote that letter?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That DM, bitch, I was going
a letter.
Yeah.
A letter. You wrote her a letter.
And I was tagging her on Instagram like, push your fucking music. But she shouted us out. I mean, the same thing. You know, but she said it by name, and I was like, oh. Yes, but shout out to Kelly. Like, Kelly, that interview was fun. Kelly is very happy being a mother. And, you know, they also talked about her being a mother of a black child, a black son, having a black son. And
I was about to say, what else would she be a mother
I mean, you know, I didn't mean to say, but yeah, it was a very, very good interview. And she also said that she wants to work with Kanye West, but she's afraid to ask him. You know what, Kelly? Again,
call your sister.
You are Calendria Trinae Rowland.
Right.
You've been in the industry for 20 years.
Longer than Kanye.
If you want Kanye on a song, do it. Make it happen. Like, say something. Make it happen. Shit, even if you want Jay, come on now, that's your brother-in-law. Make it happen. They can help you, but you only got them to help yourself. They're not going to throw you the wrath. You got to throw it out there for yourself sometime. And y'all know I love Kelly, and I'm always going to be tough on her because, you know, her soft-spokenness, no, fuck that. Sometimes you got to take and grip shit and grab it for you. Because in this industry, it's not about who's promoting you, it's how you're promoting yourself. And you can't depend on Beyonce to give you a shout out. You can't depend on Kelly Rowland to give you a shout out. I mean, Michelle, you got to do it for yourself. So some people are like, well, why Beyonce ain't put Michelle? Listen, Michelle has her own team. That's what they're there for, and that's what she pays.
Michelle's doing really well.
Yeah. And she's nominated for Stella Awards, and I've seen that she's doing performing and stuff.
She's doing very well. Michelle
and she's been on The View like 7 times.
Yeah, don't count me out.
Yeah.
Don't count me out.
It's all about who you hire, who's working for you, and still Kelly hire me, and I'll get your ass together.
I know that's right.
So,
if she hire you, then I'm just gonna be.
Oh no, we're still gonna do a show. We're always gonna have a show. We're always gonna eat.
I was gonna say because I need to check.
Because you can work for me. Well, hey.
I was about to say I work for you now. No, I was just gonna work.
There you go, damn Dash. Also, I'm your boss. I'm your boss now? He tried.
Well, as long as my bills get paid, I don't give a fuck who's my boss. These coins stuff.
Oh, so you proud to say another man is your boss?
Yes, I'm proud to say that. I am employed. I am employed.
Him and Envy was going.
I don't want to throw too much into it because we talked about last week and I didn't want to see it.
I know.
But yeah.
So Monet Davis, you know, she's a Philadelphia girl. She's been knocking people out. You know, like the first girl. She's not the first girl to pitch in the Little League World Series, but she's been kicking ass and taking names. She's a 13-year-old girl, very athletic girl. Not only does she play baseball, she also plays basketball. She crossed Kevin Hart over in a celebrity basketball game or whatever. And she has been,
excuse me. I have gas all in my body.
Raquel, get it together.
That was a belch.
Good. So yeah, so she's just been this big name, you know, because she took the Little Tammy Dragons to the Little League World Series here in Philadelphia. And she's been in Sports Illustrated. Look, basically the girl has been everywhere that's sports related. Big name. I can't even name all the stuff she's been on. But now the Disney Channel is doing a movie based on her life, you know, getting to where she is right now. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, but you had some people that were hating on this 14-year-old girl, saying all kinds of nasty, negative stuff about her. And somebody that said something nasty is a guy that plays for Bloomsburg University. Isn't that in Pennsylvania? He plays for Bloomsburg University. He's a baseball player. And he was like, the Disney Channel doing a story on a girl like her, that slut got rocked by some other team. You are
Mind
a
you, this is a
grown-ass
college
man,
student.
a college student, grown, and you're talking about a teenager.
A 13-year-old.
And you're like a lot of people, like, you know, a lot of the haters was just
But
mad.
the thing about it is, he tweeted it and then deleted it.
Yeah, he
but the
did.
thing about
Oh,
it
you
is,
know, it's
the
people
screenshots.
Snapchat.
Yeah, the screenshots. So that's how he was caught,
Yeah.
because the screenshots. And you know, once you put it out there and you delete it, it's too late, because people, because like me, when I see something good, I screenshot and then go and look at it. Because you never know, it may not be there 10 seconds later.
Okay? Thank God I've never been a victim of posting something and then deleting it.
So yeah, but anyway, yeah, and so his university decided that they were going to
Suspend
him from
playing on the team or whatever.
Yeah.
And Monet Davis today, she spoke with Sports Center and stuff, and she was asking for Bloomsburg to reinstate him and don't kick him off the team and none of that stuff.
because she was showing how mature of a person and big
And
of a
she was
person
like,
she
people
was.
deserve second chances and everything. And, you know, Bloomsburg was like, you know, we love who you are, everything.
But what he did was wrong.
Not.
Because she wrote a letter to the president of
Yeah.
Bloomsburg, and the
They were
president of, ooh, excuse me, and the president of Bloomsburg actually confirmed that she did indeed write a letter to them, and they were saying that yes, they received the letter and yes, they read it, but you know, they appreciate the fact that she wants them to reinstate the student, but their position is, excuse me, their position is this student. What he did to Monet should not be allowed, and they're going to make an example
right.
out of this student. And you know what?
Amen.
I'm siding with Bloomsburg.
I'm here for it.
Shout out to Monet for showing the world how mature she is and how, you know, she believes that everybody should get a second chance. And I believe it too. But you know what? I'm siding with Bloomsburg on this one. What he did was wrong. It was idiotic. It was stupid. Immature. And for him to be a college student doing this about somebody who's a teenager in high school, it's like, where's his mind at? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that Bloomsburg is making an example out of him.
Yeah. So they gave him the buy girl, fly girl, and
They
they're
did.
not, you know, maybe he'll get a second chance, but not right now. And you should not, first of all, you should not be tweeting about no kid making bad statements about a child. You should be proud of their accomplishment.
And then calling her a slut.
Yeah, a slut.
Wow.
But she's done things that you probably haven't done, because I don't know what he's done. But she's probably, have you ever pitched in the Little League World Series?
No,
she
but I
has.
understood. Never mind.
I know you, well, are you a pitcher?
Never mind.
Yes. Are you?
You know I don't talk about stuff like that.
Hey, you McClendon. So yeah, so she's getting this show coming up, not the show, but she's getting the movie done, and I'm happy for her and everything. But like Monet Davis, you are doing a good. You have been doing so good, and you're getting sneakers made after you, and you like, I don't even want the money. I'm donating this to. I don't know where she's donating it to, but she's donating the money.
She was raised very well.
Yes, like
Her parents should be so proud.
all I see is, you know,
Her parents should be
I
very
see
proud.
her mother all the time, like she be on Fox News and stuff. Like her mom makes sure her daughter is active and
you know what's so-
and taught the right things.
You know what's so crazy? Because during this week, it's so amazing how you have this 13, 14-year-old girl, however old she is now, this positivity coming out of her, the maturity that's coming from her, and in the same week you have this all going on with her, but in the same week you also have this shit going on with those two 15-year-old boys who shot and killed that man for nothing. And you think to yourself,
man.
these people are the same age, and here you have this girl who is so
It's all about
it's so sad because those two boys should be on the same level as Monet right now. They should be on that mindset, but instead they set out to rob somebody. Don't rob them, and instead kill them for no reason.
And that man bagged for his like I don't even know if they catch the other guy. Yeah, I really haven't watched the news this week.
Well, the one boy
one that
that they kept
was
showing,
for?
he turned himself in the next
Oh,
day.
yeah.
He had to.
Yeah,
His
he
face
had
was
no
all
choice.
news. He had no choice, and he was only 15 years old. Where was he going to go?
I mean, just threw his life away.
Nowhere.
3 people decided to rob an older guy. Like they put in somebody weak who
looked
thought
weak.
was weak. So he robbed the old white man.
He wasn't even old.
Yeah, 51.
That's
But
not-
you know, my mind. But when you look at him, to me, he looked older than 50.
They robbed
That's
him
not
because
the
he
point.
looked weak, and they
Yeah,
also
and
saw,
the
and they also
dog
mentioned because
looked
because he had a very small dog that he was walking, and they felt as though this dog wasn't going to be able to attack him. So they looked at him and the guy and the dog, and they saw that the two of them was weak. So they walked up to him, held him up, the guy pled for his life, begged for his life because they had a gun. And instead of them actually robbing him like they went out to do, they shot him instead and then ran off and didn't take anything from the man. And so, when the police and paramedics came, they found this man lying on the ground and his dog was still sitting there with him because where was the dog gonna go? It's crazy.
Yeah, they robbed him for his life.
Yeah, that's what they robbed him for his life.
And excuse me. I don't know who these parents are, but you really have to instill in your children respect for elders. You have to instill in them respect for themselves. You have to instill in them that they want a higher education and not to be some fucking street bum that's just standing on the corner selling weed and doing all kinds of stupid shit. And they were playing basketball. Or how you go from playing basketball
to killing somebody
and say, oh yeah, let's rob this person. Now,
and where did they get the gun from?
I don't know.
15 years
yeah, but
15 years old, I didn't even know how to.
And I don't ever want to know how people
shoot a gun. I didn't even know how to look at one.
And then you just throw your life away. Parents, to all those who are parents that watch our show, you have to teach your children the value of their freedom while they're young. You have to teach them that you don't want somebody telling you when to sleep, when to go to sleep, when you can eat, when you can pee, when you can shit. You need to teach your children that now. Because if they continue to go down that road, there's no bringing them back. They're going to keep going down that road until they have them clinks on them. And then you got to wear this jumper. You can work out for maybe a certain hours a day. You're in this jail. You're going to do what somebody tells you to do. Who wants that fucking life? I know I don't want it. Because I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy coming wherever I want to go. It's a Friday night, bitch. And y'all know me. If I want to get out the house, I'm getting out the house. I'm going to have my drinks, see my girlfriends, and come on. It's Friday night, and I'm in jail, and I ain't going nowhere but jail. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
That ain't no life I want. No. That's not a life anybody should want. People need to think about shit before they do it. My mom used to talk to me all the time. Keep telling me the value of talking to your children. Because you might think that your children not listening, but bitch, they're listening. My mom used to talk to me all the time.
Yeah.
I don't care if I was going to church, I was going to school, I was going downtown with her. This is not the life you want. What the fuck you look like telling somebody, asking somebody to buy drugs off of you in 20-degree weather in the fucking snow? How dumb do you look? And a lot of these guys look dumb around my neighborhood. And I want the best for them, but they got to want the best for themselves. I be like, it's fucking 11 o'clock, and y'all outside. Why aren't y'all at work somewhere?
Yeah.
This is not the life. No, they think they working.
They are, yeah.
Oh, but they working themselves, because then when the cops catch them, they're locked up. Yeah. Come on. There's so much more out there for you. And if shit ain't working for you, work until you find something better and that can put you in a better situation. Yeah. Well, how about going to school? For me, like, I'm older now, I can still go. I wish I would have went younger. I wish I would have done it. I didn't. I still can, though. But for them, it's like you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. Instead of sitting around waiting for money to come to you, do something that's going to make money come to you. Go to school. Educate yourself. And put yourself in a better position. But parents, again, you have to teach them. You have to teach them the value of paying attention in class. And tell them stop being a distraction to another person's education. And make sure that they're getting their own education. You have to keep talking to your children. So what if the man is not there? My father was there, but he really wasn't there. Okay? And I still make sure I got my education, and I learn, and I pay attention in class, and I didn't let that be a hindrance to me. And you have to teach your children not to let that be a hindrance to them, that their father are not here. And they can't be going around disrupting people's lives and beating them up because they upset that a person is not in their lives. You have to probably maybe put them in a program where they can find a mentor that can help them. But you can't be going around feeling sorry for yourself. That's not a way to live for yourself. Feeling sorry for yourself. And for those young children who just go out and shoot that man, they just have no regard for life. And you know what? I have no regard for them ever coming back in the public. Keep them motherfuckers away. Because I don't want them robbing the lives of somebody in my family. Yeah. I already know how to feel like that ever happened once. I don't ever want that to happen again.
Yeah. Or mine. You don't want to run them to rob mine, right?
Yeah. No.
No.
Well, I mean, speak up and say it. You don't want that to happen to your
I
family.
mean, no. I'm saying, but you don't want them to rob my life either.
No.
Because you won't.
Hell no, bitch. I'll do a
That's why
show
he
with
said
you.
back in the
Right.
public.
Yeah.
You in the public.
Hold on. The audience does not speak back, okay? You sit and you listen.
He
You
told me
speak
I
when
could
you
chime in.
No, he
That's
told
why
you
I
to chime in when
in.
you're being spoken to.
Ooh.
As we see out in
Who bought that red? What's his name?
Waldo.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, well, yeah. He played the crackhead.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Tyrone Biggums. So yeah, what you
trying to say?
Nothing. I'm just saying you reminded me of him with that red hair.
Oh, you want to know who you remind me of?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So from one Mo to the next Mo.
Ooh.
Not Mo Isha.
Oh. Little Mo?
Mo, not that even Mo.
Come on, get that finger out my mouth.
It wasn't in your
It was
mouth.
close to it.
Mo, you got some things being in your mouth.
Don't try me.
Look at that moved up.
What?
I'm just kidding. Damn.
What is he talking about?
Take a joke. So yes, so shout out to Lil Mo.
She's
Lil Mo
pregnant.
is pregnant.
Congrats.
And her baby is due in August.
Congrats.
So that means she's what?
Congrats. She's what?
5 months pregnant? 6.
Wait, what's this, March?
Yeah, I can't even
March,
count.
April, May, June,
4
July.
months. She 4 months.
August.
And she's big for 4 months.
Yeah.
But congratulations, Mo. But Mo, see what you did. See, I love Lil Mo. But then when you taking naked picture shots like that with your stomach and then covering your coochie, like some
When did she do
stuff.
that?
Somebody sent me the text message today. It's in my phone. And I'm like, some stuff you just don't put out there. Now I can see she was doing a classy pictorial of her being pregnant and naked, but to put that on Instagram like that, no.
I probably wouldn't have put it on Instagram, but I'm gonna come to Lil Mo's defense. I'm gonna come to her defense only because there are a lot of people who consider women who take pictures like that, period, to be unclassy. Whether it be the way she did it or the way who
But did you see
took
the
the picture
picture?
pregnant.
Did you see the
I didn't
picture?
see the picture, but what I'm saying is I'm just defending her in a sense because people even think that when women take those
Yeah.
pictures, those professional pictures, like didn't Kelly Rowland do pictures like that?
Oh, they were beautiful.
Yeah, they were beautiful, but a lot of people think that women shouldn't do that. So I'm just gonna come to her defense and say, but you
Look at
know, a
that.
lot of people. I don't think that's not bad. She's just showing a picture of her pregnant belly. That's not bad. And she did enough to cover herself. That's not bad.
Because you know my phone is the devil.
Does that look bad? That don't look bad. Like he thinks that looks bad. That picture is bad. But
Just smoking.
she's taking a picture.
What'd you say?
Don't have him repeat that.
No, that's serious though.
Be quiet.
Because there's just better ways to take a photo.
It is better ways to take a photo.
Exactly.
It's been some pictures that you've taken that could have
Hey,
been
but
better too.
and there's been pictures you could have took that could have been
You're right.
better too.
You're right.
And videos.
There's
could have been
hey.
better.
Don't talk about videos.
Hey, you gotta
No, you got him.
own up to it. That ain't shade, bitch. So yes, so from one Mo to the next Mo,
Which Mo?
to the other Mo,
Which man?
and I'm not talking about Moesha, talking about Monique. Now watch her special
I didn't
last
watch it
night
last night.
with Mr. Rowland Martin. You know I don't really like him like that, but he did an interview with her, and let me tell you something. Monique had an answer for every motherfucking thing.
Of course you did, because she's defensive.
Monique, you are somebody that I really would like to have a heart-to-heart with, but I'm just going to tell you this. It's your attitude and it's your husband's attitude that have you in the position where you are today, okay? You don't go. I don't know anybody that just go from winning an Oscar and then going into obscurity, okay? Especially when you had a #1 show on BET for late night, okay? Yes, you were in the race for BET, but let me tell you what happened. Why your show went away on indefinite suspension? Because your motherfucking husband. Your husband is not a great businessman, for one. For two, I know he's your man and everything, and y'all got to eat and everything, but you need to hire someone that really knows what they're doing and who knows how to negotiate, and not someone that overbid for you. Because that is your problem. Your husband overbid it for you, and that's why you're in the situation where you are now, where Hollywood say you're very difficult to work with. And remember, you and your husband, you represent one. So it's not just yourself, it's also your husband. And if you have your husband as a mouthpiece speaking for you, that means that your husband is doing too much in Hollywood. And if they have someone that's like him overbidding for you, nobody's going to want to work with you. And that's why you're considered difficult. And you know what? See, you're trying to make Lee Daniels look like the bad guy. and everything. But listen, Lee Daniels tried to look out for you, but see, Lee Daniels is like this.
And he even came to you.
Yeah, yeah. This is Lee Daniels, from what I get from it. Lee Daniels wants you in his shit, but Hollywood doesn't want you in his shit. And his thing is this. If Hollywood wants me and they don't want you, bitch, I'm going to drop you and I'm going to keep going through Hollywood because you are not fucking up my money. And that's exactly how I will
And
be
she's
with
not big
anybody.
enough. And she's not big enough to fuck up his money.
No.
She's not a big enough star to fuck up his money.
No. And I mean, everything, she just had an excuse for everything. Oh, I have children, and I'm married, and I want to spend time with my children. Excuse me.
Everything is about her family.
This is fucking Oscar season. And you know, you have to do award shows, you have to go here and there. Okay, you didn't want to go overseas, so then if they say, Monique, what do we got to do to get you there? If we want you to go over there, I want you to pay me to go over there. Instead of just saying, fly me and my family out.
Right. Right.
No, you want to check.
Right.
See, turn that shit off. Now I wanted y'all to probably chime in, but not play music. Get my channel shut down for some music. But yeah, Monique, like, you just have an excuse for everything. And I want to rock with you, but she be trying to put honey over every fucking excuse. Oh, yeah. And you can't put honey over bullshit. That's a new shirt. You can't put honey over bullshit. If you want to keep it real, keep it real. Just say that you know your worth, and what they were offering you, you know, because I have an Oscar, I'm not doing it. And basically, that's what she was saying. She didn't like some of the deals that they were offering her.
As far as movie deals?
Yeah,
movie deals,
movie
not
deals.
Promotion.
But you know what, Monique? Nobody is paying you to just be Monique.
No.
Because anybody can act up. I think being a bitch is the easiest role ever. But to actually, like, do other things, like, I want to see you do more stuff, but your husband is overbitten for you. And he's fucking it up for you. And that's why you're deemed difficult. And you keep saying, well, I don't know, because I did everything that I was asked. And then she had this sweet-ass story about how why she didn't say Lee Daniels' name. She said, I wanted to include everybody. I didn't want to forget anybody in the Oscar speech. So she said, I wanted to thank the whole Precious cast and crew.
Oh, she didn't say
Excuse
Lee
me.
Daniels'
No, and she said Lee Daniels was upset with her for that. And then she started to say Lee Daniels is the reason why she's not in his stuff. But excuse me, if Lee Daniels asked you, he didn't even ask you to say his name. It should be fucking second nature to say, I want to thank my director, Lee Daniels. A lot of people think they're directors for the movies that they're in. A lot of people also think they're the actors in the movie with them. But if Lee Daniels offer you the role in The Butler and he offer you Cookie and Empire,
You couldn't have been that mad.
why would he still say I want you in if he was that mad? And you still think that he has this grind to grind with you? No! That's not true. That's not true, Monique. You have a fucking answer to everything. Why not just look at what you and your husband did wrong? Or no, man, why don't you look at what your husband did wrong? Your husband fucked it up for you. Yeah. Just admit what he did and stop this Hollywood blackballed me tour. Because I'm fucking over it. We're all over it, Monique. It's been 5 fucking years. Get it together. Get a new gig. Who negotiated that deal with you when you was on Love and Hip Hop? The fuck we hosting that? You gonna use it? I was at home watching TV because Hollywood wouldn't hire me. Yeah, you didn't say that though.
So I wonder how her bills getting paid.
Look, whatever money she got, they got. But she's in that Bessie movie with Queen Latifah, and she gonna say, "Yeah, HBO gave me the money that I deserve."
Oh, so she's still throwing undershade, and that's a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, but you know what though? Again, she got that Oscar. Anybody that won an Oscar, some people have it hard. She talking about they gave me what they thought I was worth. Okay, but what do you think you're worth? You tell us what you're worth, Monique.
And we'll say
Because you're doing a movie with Patrick Ian Polk, and that's no shade to him, and I love him. But now she's saying, "Oh, well, I had to get rights to the movie and all this and that." But you didn't write that story. I don't know how it was done in Hollywood, but you ain't gonna get me.
We need it. So stick to YouTube.
Yeah, well, no, I'm a branch. Because I'm gonna be managing somebody's music career. I know I am.
Manage mine.
Hey, can you sing?
I can dance.
Hey, Suzanne Christine, your girlfriend got an Indiegogo, and that girl can sing.
Yeah, you remember she was at my church?
Yes, and sang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the link and I'm gonna put it in this video. Now, if that's somebody you can bank on, you can bank on her.
And let me tell you something. You know, we went to school together.
Yeah.
Middle school. We was in 7th and 8th grade together.
So let's talk about this race relations going on with y'all could chime in on this. Cause y'all young bucks. I'm old school.
Word.
I want you to take your glasses off.
Somebody blink your eye off.
I'm bored. I just need my
Let me just see.
glasses
Take them off real quick. I haven't seen your eyes in a while.
What I'm talking about, man? You see, bro?
Oh. I just wanted to make sure everything was alright.
Yeah, we want to make sure you ain't walking around because somebody ain't fuck you up.
Somebody fuck me up.
You know when you're concerned about people and they get mad that you're concerned about them?
Yeah, people do all the time.
How dare you be concerned about me? How dare
Because
you?
they ain't used to
Because
it.
they're not used to niggas being concerned. They used to them niggas on the corner talking that bullshit.
Yeah, I fucked this bitch the other day. Ain't fuck shit.
Ain't fuck
but
shit.
they hand.
But they hand. And a bottle of cocoa butter. How you doing? You fucking play with me. You think you got your nickel slit, I'll give you a penny change. Yeah. I fucked this bitch. Look,
You got to hear what they be talking about out there.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. Did you
I
hear
had her.
You didn't hear when I was out there going to the store, the one boy spoke to that girl and she looked at him and kept driving. He said, yeah, fuck you. You think you all that because you driving in Malibu. She's driving a car. And you stand on the corner. How you gonna talk to her? She's in a car driving. Like, hello, how stupid do you sound? You look like you don't even know how to buy a car.
So yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
So-
the stuff that you hear from guys. Not even guys. Niggas.
I want y'all to feel free to chime in on what I'm about to tell
Don't ever let me walk up and hear either one of y'all saying that bullshit out of your mouth. Because I'm going to look at y'all and say, Darren, Jeremy, are you serious? The stuff that people say is just, he really said that. He said, yeah, she thinks she all that because she driving that Malibu. But that's a car.
But he's riding that bike.
Yeah, that he got to...
Yeah, chill.
No, he got to chill. I'm talking about no female that's driving a
I'm
car.
not chilling on nothing. Because y'all know, this summer, what I'm doing.
That's like me coming at somebody about, you know, well, you think you order because you work at so-and-so. They have a job, okay? And let me tell you something. Before I had a job, when I was younger, I used to think that having certain jobs was like beneath certain people. But now that I work, and I know how times is hard, and I know that I have these bills, I'm like, bitch, get you a job any fucking where. Can't nobody ever talk down on you. Why? Because whether you at McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, or the damn zoo, you have a job.
But you know what job I would never want?
What?
Holding a sign telling you to do.
Oh no, I'm not holding no sign to tell you anywhere. Because let me tell you something, somebody hired me to do that. Guess what? I won't be out there for more than an hour. Where'd he go? Home.
I'm like, do they really check to see if they out there?
Do I look like I would be somebody's Statue of Liberty telling them to come file taxes here?
No.
Hell,
And I don't
no.
ever want you to be in that position. to.
No, I would never be in that position. Okay? Because then that's when I'll turn to porn. They pay the most money. What?
I would rather do that than.
I have to have the body for porn. You fucking
Don't you
get
go there.
that finger out of my
what you gonna
face.
tell me? You gonna tell me? She was like, I don't do this.
Have you seen some of these fucking porn stars lately? And you gonna tell me I gotta have the body for that? Half of them are built like this.
And you know what though? I don't know. No,
Yeah, we're not gonna talk
I'm not
about
gonna go
that.
there about the porn stars because I'm gonna just pray for some of them because I be seeing some of them
In person,
and I be
yeah.
like,
Oh my
I
God.
keep saying, if you
Yeah.
gonna be
Let me tell you
sacrificing
something.
like that on camera,
What?
you need to be getting paid.
You see him on camera and then you see him downtown and you be like, wait a minute, I know that wasn't you in that hotel getting slayed and you walking around looking like this? What? Did I tell you what's his name?
Yeah, you ain't got to tell me because I seen them recently too. Yeah, I like your shirt. I know that's right. Thank you. But can I have? No, you can't.
No,
you know
can't.
what?
You can't have nothing over here. You better get a glove.
Why? Wait, you giving it up?
No! Baby!
You know what? I can't. I'm not going there. Let's go to the next topic.
See, I like my Brian Pumpers and my Western Pipes
J-Strokes.
and my J-Stroke.
I like his-
J-Stroke's the best.
I like his.
I bet you do. Would you let him stroke your J?
Not this jacket. You ain't getting that now. It takes a lot of work.
Who would want to get in that?
The same one. Never mind. Oh, you tried it. You tried. I'm not. Listen, I'm tore up at this point. But let's go. Race relations.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it take a lot of work for me to ever consider.
I would hope so. I would hope.
And bitch, I would hope so for you
I
too.
would hope the casting director would think.
Oh, you
I hope you would be the last
You know
one
what I see?
coming in for the audition.
Why look for a casting director when you can be your own casting director?
I know that's right. Make your
Bam.
own movies.
I make my own movie
That's
right
what
here.
you call coins.
2 hours
That's
a week.
right.
I know that's right.
Where the cocoa butter at?
I say, bitch, is this camera on?
Listen.
Is it on?
Listen, you can use that prop in there.
No, I'm not. I am done today. We can't even do a show. I know y'all getting your life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't
Because
listen
we ain't
to
talking
that
about
prop.
shit. Yeah. Except for Monet Davis. Shout out to Monet.
Shout out.
That's the main time. So the race relations with Starbucks. So, you know, I'm in my Uber ride going to the Han Dynasty. I have a white Uber driver. Normally I'm thinking like, because I had two white drivers one time cancel the Uber driver to come pick me up. But I really think there was something wrong with the system. But then I was like, but then again, I don't want to come from all the way from South Philly into a black neighborhood to get me. Because when you order Uber, it tells you where they are and on the way to come get you. So he picks me up. And we're you know, I'm telling him I travel and stuff. He seems so surprised that I travel and been places and stuff. Because he started talking about how he likes to go places and stuff. So then I was like, yeah,
Why didn't you just invite him in?
for what, bitch? I'm in the car. He's taking me where I need to go. And he's old enough to be your grandfather. So, and don't do that because you really, really tried it.
Oh, you don't like them sugar daddy types?
Bitch, no.
Hell, they got the corn.
But you know what? No.
We ain't gotta do nothing.
No.
I'll let you rub on my knee.
Wait a minute. I can't.
Listen, you can rub on the knee. That's about enough.
Bitch,
rubbing
y'all got to
you
see
gonna
this
get. That's about. Listen, that's enough. That's all the rubbing you gonna get.
See, no, bitch, no.
Woo!
Can you imagine the Uber driver's book of
Yeah.
customers?
Can I rub what? You better rub out of my fucking face.
We talking about how I went to New Orleans, and that's like people in New Orleans are different, and they are from. Because I didn't want to say the hood people.
People down south are different from people
First
up
of all,
north.
no. New Orleans is the most differentest place I've ever been. Because when I say, if you look at somebody, if they even think you looking at them wrong, they want to fight.
Yeah.
And they've been slaved. Yeah, open that door. Just crack it up
There's
too
too many
little bit.
niggas in here.
So, really
Ah,
good.
this is, yeah. They
So,
put the fucking
let me
heat
see
in
if
with
this
y'all.
thing come on. You ain't even plugged in.
Y'all put that fucking heat in with y'all.
So I'm like, yeah, the people down there are just a little bit different. And he's like, yeah, you know, that's something that irritates me because I hate when white people look at black people differently. And I'm like, I didn't say I'm not talking about that, but I said, well, since you on that tangent, go ahead.
Right,
Go on that tangent.
Go ahead.
So he just said it just makes me mad. No, he was saying just that it just makes him upset that white people treat black people differently just because they are a different color. And again, it's not just because of your color, it's also because of your culture too. That's why people treat you differently. Oh, because you don't speak right, because you dress this, because you rap this, because you sing that or whatever. You know, some people just look at you funny. But he just was saying that it irritates the fuck out of him. And he was an older white guy. And I was like, you know, I understand. And then I was really trying to get off the subject. And then he just was like, no. And he was like, something that I love is that the CEO of Starbucks have their barristers or baristas talk about race relations and was writing it in the cups. He's like, I applaud any white man that will love his workers to open up that conversation to race relations. That's something that I was taught, like when I was in sales, is that you don't bring up politics and you don't bring up controversial
That's at any
topics.
job.
You know,
That's at any job. Like for instance, when I was working at Hub, when the election season came around, you couldn't wear any pins on your clothes that signified who it was you were voting for. You just couldn't do that. And I used to wear, and this was in 08, and I used to wear my Obama pin proudly in my bag. And one day, one of my coworkers said, "Don't let so and so catch you." And what are they gonna do?
But what did they say when they caught you?
No, I didn't get caught. But I'm just saying, like, you couldn't talk about it. Like certain topics, you just can't talk about because then some people get offended in the workplace. They really do. But I feel as though the people who get offended in the workplace are the ones who are
that way.
Are that way.
And he was like, I applaud them because, you know, he's like, white people have to stop treating people different because we don't look the same and everything. I mean, he went off for a good 15 minutes in this car. I mean, and I was interacting with him, but I was really, really trying my best to change the subject because I didn't want to talk about the race relations in our country. But then when you hear so many stories about, you know, the cops. Mainly right now we're hearing about how cops are doing black people wrong and, you know, they're shooting them and killing them. And I seen a story this morning about 4 police officers from the Fort Lauderdale police that they had made racist videos against black people and about the president, and that one of the girlfriend's wives had turned him, well, not his wife, what you call it, the fiance, she turned him in.
Good.
And had text messages. She like, I just didn't feel comfortable.
Good.
And you know, three of them got fired and one resigned.
How about the police department in Florida, I think it was, that was using old mugshots?
Yeah,
as target
we
practice.
talked about that, yeah.
And one of the guys saw his mugshot.
Yeah.
And you know what? He saw his mugshot because somebody who knew a family member saw it.
Did that camera stop?
Yeah, it did.
What'd that say? You know what though? The camera has stopped and we only got 23 minutes. So we're gonna make this kind of short.
What was I saying?
So yeah, about the race relations.
You know, get on to that.
About the race relations thing, you know, first of all, we all know as human beings that it's wrong to treat people different because of their color of their skin, because of what education they have, because of their the way they grew up in their culture and everything. We all know it's wrong. But you know, it's just something now where like we as humans, we all know that it's wrong. Now we have people that don't like black people dressed up in police uniforms and other forms of high ranking, and they still treat us wrong, and you know it's wrong for what you're doing. And I also applaud the CEO for Starbucks, because you know there's like millions of Starbucks in the United States. I mean, on every corner there's a Starbucks. So if you can turn this shit off, if you could get one person, if you can probably change one person, then that is enough.
Well, you know he's not writing it on his cups no more.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm saying,
but he's still
encouraging.
Yeah.
If you could change one person's mind, change one person's mindset about it, I think you've done enough.
Yeah, because you know when too many of them
yeah.
complain about stuff, then
yeah. But you know what? Why are you complaining? Because people are wanting to talk about race, and I mean, it's not even just white against black.
Because a lot of them
it could be
guilty.
Whites against Asians.
Because a lot of people feel guilty. That's why they want to say.
Because you're the majority, and you're mad because somebody telling you that you're not the superior. Like, come on. Just because you are the majority doesn't mean you are the superior. That's just your mindset that you are superior, but you're not. You know, I'm serious. And we have to stop thinking that other people are better than us. We have to, first of all, we have to change our mindset. I was talking to my friend Eddie, and I was just talking to him about how we treat things. We both were talking about stuff. I mean, it was just early in the morning.
Well, I would hope so.
But, you know, yeah, we just talked about so much in that car, how we treat each other and then how we expect others to treat us. But how can you expect others to treat us better when we don't even treat ourselves better? We do a lot of shit to each other. We try to undercut and undermine. It comes from talking about empire and how black people treat each other, and how family, the crab in the barrel mentality, and how black families treat each other. It's like that. He's like, you know, we see some of this every day, and it's not just about building an empire. We just see it within ourselves.
Let me tell you something.
We see it in our community. It's just everywhere.
I'll be the first one to tell you. As shady as I am, because I'm very shady. Like, for instance, I'm trying to figure out why you have glass cleaner with ammonia. I didn't even know they made glass cleaner with ammonia. I didn't know they made that. But anyway, as shady as I am, because I'm very shady, I never knew they made that.
Real quick, Mikhail, all glass cleaner is made with ammonia.
I didn't know that, but I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that, and I didn't know that they advertise it that way. That's why. But real quick, this is the second time I'm having to tell you don't speak out unless you're being spoken to.
Charlie, you can speak. This my.
No, I'm just letting him
it's
know.
my what?
What happened?
You said it's
this my room, bitch.
Oh, I think
now
that's
what?
your show.
This is my fucking room. He can talk.
Okay, but when I'm on this show, this is my show, and I speak. And when
No,
I'm speaking
it's
to
our
him,
show.
When I'm speaking to him,
I don't want nobody to
when I'm
get you
speaking to him,
together.
they will never get me together, bitch.
I mean,
when I'm
if
speaking
y'all got
to him,
something to tell, find his Instagram so you can block them. And don't ask me to ask him to unlock you, because I'm not.
listen, as shady as I am, to get back to the point what I was going to say about, because we talking about crabs in the barrel. As shady as I am, nobody can ever say that when they needed me for something, I didn't look out for them. Because I've noticed that there are a lot of people, even when I have friends and stuff, like even some of my close friends, I got close friends that I know for a fact that if I was to ever get in the jam, like I've been in the jam, I think I told you about that one jam when I was stuck in Jersey last year, and I didn't have, you know, but nobody, the only person that I can ever say, and this is the honest to God truth, the only person that I know is that when I ever get in the jam, the one person I can call is my sister. That's it. I can't call none of my friends because what happened is, oh, I can't, oh, I'm not available, oh, I'm over here. Dad, are you serious? And that is the truth. That is the honest to God truth. But anybody who knows me knows that I don't do that. If I say no, I can't do it, it's because I cannot do it. I have gotten up out of my bed to go drive cross town just to go pick somebody up. I remember when a certain friend of mine got arrested. Remember I told you about that? Got arrested. And he didn't speak to me for months. Leading up into a new year, he still didn't speak to me. And the day, not the day, but when he got arrested, and the day that they allowed him to make his first phone call, who did he call? Me. Because he knew that I was the only reliable friend out of all the friends that he had. And what did I do? He asked me to do something that I could have said on the phone. Well, first of all, I ain't speak to you in about 6 or 7 months. But I didn't do that. I got up out of my bed and I drove from where I live at all the way to West fucking Philly to relay a fucking message.
I remember that.
Wow.
But see, people do me so dirty, but I don't have it in my heart to do anybody dirty like that.
It's hard for me
I
to
don't
do
have
that.
it in my
It's
heart.
hard.
And like I said, as shady as I am, because I am very shady, and I'll talk about you in a minute. But when it comes time for, if you need me for something, I will definitely help you. And of course, I'll get you together after I help you, but I'm going to help you first. Why? Because I think I get that from my mom. My mom will curse you out about something, but then she'll turn around and help you. Because she wants to get it off her chest, that she's mad at you, that you didn't do what the fuck she told you to do. But then she'll turn around and help you. And that's how I am. Like, and sometimes I hate when I'm trying to stress something to somebody and they act like, oh no, but you don't understand, you don't know. And I'll be like, stop telling me that. Did you think I got to 30 years by not knowing or not understanding? Are you fucking serious?
Tell me
Half the
that
people in my
something.
generation they're not even walking this fucking earth anymore. You gonna tell me I don't know? Are you serious? By the time I was 21, I went to about 5 fucking funerals of people my age. And you gonna tell me I don't know? Like, are you serious? And I try to explain it to people. Stop saying...
So can we just...
cutting me off? I am talking?
I'm listening. I'm trying to make sure the fucking shit recording, bitch. Go ahead.
But and it hurts me sometimes because I be like, dang, I wish I could call so-and-so. But like I said, the only person I know I can rely on is my sister. When I got into that jam in New Jersey last year, I was like, bitch, I am never going to see anybody ever again. That's how I felt.
Oh, yeah, this flex to my dad.
That's how I felt. And my dad, when my dad found out, he got upset with me because I didn't call him. And he was like, you were supposed to call me. I would have, came over there. And I'm like, my mind, I know I should have called him, but my mind wasn't thinking that. My mind was thinking on the one person who I know is going to answer, and that was my sister. And so it's like, I hate that because when people are always in a jam, they call me, and I love the fact that I'm able to help them. I love that. But it's like, I know for a fact I can't get that from certain people. Like, for instance, if I was to walk outside today and say, damn, I need $20, do you think somebody's going to run and give me $20?
If you ask for it, you go get it. I got $20.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general. But if somebody was come to me and say, damn, I need $10 or something, I may not have it in my wallet, but I'm going to go straight to the ATM and I'm going to give it to somebody.
I'm funny about it sometimes because this is me. I'm not going to keep getting you out of jams, and then when it's time to get my money, I got to get cursed out about it.
But you know what I learned a long time ago?
I don't play those
I don't
games.
care what nobody
So now,
says. When I'm sorry to cut you off, but when I give money to people,
You
I
don't expect
never tell them to give it back.
Okay, yeah, thanks
because
for
I
cutting me
don't
off, 'cause I was gonna
expect
say
people
that.
to give it back to me. You know why? Because if they really had it, they wouldn't ask me for it.
yeah.
So I'm not going to ever expect somebody, if I give somebody $30, I'm never going to say, oh, make sure you give me that $30 by the end of the week. I've never done that because I know you ain't going to have it. And even
So-
if you do have it, you ain't going to be thinking
So
about
I
giving it to me.
learned this new trick. When people owe you money around Christmas time,
Christmas time?
Listen, when they borrow money from you, and it's around Christmas time, and normally you get them a gift every year or whatever, and you had gave them money and they didn't give it back to you. Oh no, that's your Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what you make it.
So I'm not getting you shit. Don't ask me for nothing for Christmas. I helped you out already. Helped you early.
Right.
I learned that secret. And then when I know I'm not getting my money back, I might have the money. But if I know you're a bitch that's not going to give it back, no, you're not going to get no money off of me. And I'll try to help everybody. But something that I'm blessed to not have to do is ask people for money. And I have to ask in over 10 years for some money. Thank God. Now, there's been times when I've been down to my last $10.
I know, that's right.
And I said, you two, please hurry the fuck up.
Please, let me tell you something. And you know what's so funny? Because I think, and you know what irritates me so much? Because I have this one friend that I look out for. I look out for him a lot. And it irritates me when he says to me, but you have a job.
If I have a job or not, what is your job?
But I have bills. Okay? I have bills. That car out there don't run on air. Okay? That car insurance, if I don't pay it, I won't have no insurance. Okay? That car note, if I don't pay it, I won't have no car.
How are you doing?
How dare you tell me but you have a job? Like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh, because I have a job, I'm supposed to have a bankroll of money? Let me tell you something. I'm blessed to have money in my bank account, yes. But every dime in my bank account is not for me to give to you. I may need that for something. I may need that money in my bank account if one day I run over a pothole and I need $500 to get my tire fixed.
I had people in my family famous for asking me money. Oh, Kevin, can I get this and I give it to you? No. I say, you know I don't even carry money. So why would you even ask me? Because this is when I be tired of people, this certain person, asking me for money. Because I'm just tired of not getting my money back. And every time, oh no, you got to wait long. Then bitch, you already got money. Like, no, it's not about that. I helped you out, okay? Now I got to get cursed out when I want what I gave you back. So, you know, I give it when I can, and, you know, otherwise don't ask me for money.
Yep.
I would rather you say, you know, I would rather you ask me for something else. You know, don't ask me.
Like an Uber ride.
Yes. You know,
I'm
now.
banned for 2 weeks.
Yeah, Jeremy is banned for 2 weeks. Because when I'm enjoying my Saturday night, having good drinks and stuff, I don't want to be interrupted by keep trying to order people Uber drives and trying to find out. Like, alcohol and Uber don't mix.
No, it don't.
It don't.
Unless you're taking your cell phone.
Yes. But listen, let me tell you why Uber works for me. Because Uber knows my exact location. So it says, this is where you are, where are you going? And when I put home, it has my address.
Because you've used the
Order it right now. Yes, I'm going home. Take me the fuck home. Not call me. Can you have somebody pick me up? Can you have somebody pick me up? It's not popping up. What the fuck do you want me to? Oh, I went off. Saying that because I'm trying to enjoy myself.
I said, I'm over
And I'm over this. You want Uber? Order yourself an Uber.
Yeah, why don't you just get your own Uber?
Never mind. But
No, you can. Just download the app like I have on my phone. I haven't used my Uber
and use
yet,
my code.
and I can't wait.
Free.
Yeah, just do it that way. Just do your own Uber.
He ain't doing it.
He should.
I am going to do it.
I have mine. I'm just waiting for the day that I use it for something. Like I said, I have a car, so it's like, what the fuck do I need Uber for? But one of these days,
some days you might not want to drive unless you just want to go out and drink with your friends. That's what Uber is for.
I don't drink that.
But I know you're scared of taxis and stuff, so
Yellow cabs, yeah.
Uber could probably be the same thing. But yeah. So listen, I want to just send a little shout out. Because y'all know I still care about it. I want to send a shout out to Tamar. I heard she was hospitalized over the weekend. Well, this past Thursday or whatever. And then I heard about her and this thing with Sandra Rose and stuff. I don't care about
I'm so
that.
tired of that Tamar Sandra Rose thing.
Yes,
like Sandra Rose seems to be a fake person.
Listen,
Why do people pay
no.
attention to her?
She is not fake. Let me tell you something. Somebody in that family is giving her the scoop.
Well, we know that. Remember
Yeah.
a while ago when
Yeah.
that situation happened with Sandra Rose and somebody was...
But yeah, but you know what though? If you're going, this is my thing, Tamar. If you're gonna sue somebody for admitting stuff about you, don't threaten them with it. Fucking do it.
Just do it.
Because if you send K. Michelle the papers, you can send her the papers too. Sandra Rose, send her the papers. But don't just come on. I just wish you the best. Don't let no bitch stress you out over what you and your husband's going through, because who's gonna pay for those bills? You and your husband, nobody else. And don't let another bitch stress you out. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Get well soon and keep doing your thing on your show.
Like, making enough money to pay.
Yeah, and stop tweeting that bitch that don't matter. Rob Kardashian, you tried your sister. Whatever you have going on with Kim Kardashian, keep that within the family.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it within the family, because it just don't look right on you. It's gonna make you look crazy and psycho, and that's what people are saying now. You called your sister psychotic, now you're looking psychotic. You unfollowed the whole family, and then you only put that one post up about your sister. You only left that one picture up.
What sister was it?
Kim. And then he refollowed everybody else. And you know, like, come on, then he refollowed her too.
He's depressed.
Yeah, something ain't right.
Yeah, he's gained all that weight now. He's depressed.
Yeah. Well, he got to treat people better than how he treating them.
Yeah, hey, come on. That's the word.
And not Kim Kardashian, and Kerry Washington, before we go, I just want to say that I loved your speech when you accepted your GLAAD Vanguard Award. It was very great. Something she said, is she was like, when black people tell her, you know, they don't believe in gay marriage, she said she tell them, what about when you couldn't marry who you wanted to love, about marrying interracially? Because, you know, courts had to look at it unconstitutional that marrying someone from a different race is not unconstitutional.
And that was the law years ago.
Yeah, so she
not
said,
even that long ago.
Yeah, like 50 years, 30 years ago.
No, not
so
30 years ago.
50,
Yeah, well, yeah. But let's just put it like this: the '60s, and that wasn't that long ago.
So she's like, don't let people's hate influence your thoughts.
Right.
So if gay people want to get married, let them go ahead and get married again. What the fuck does that have to do with your life?
Nothing.
You know, I had to tell somebody last week, and you know I don't never talk to people in the store, but they were upset about a transgender that was in the neighborhood. Said, why does it upset you so bad?
In whose neighborhood?
In my neighborhood, next door in the store. I'm like, why does that hurt you so bad? That's your insecurity.
But you know, a lot of people who, especially a lot of guys, who act like that, I've noticed in my... Look,
see, that's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
In my 30 years, I'm not 30 yet, but can you believe it, 30 fucking years? I remember when I turned 21. Did I tell you about my 21st birthday party?
No.
I was in the house.
How old are you?
30, I'm knocking on 30's door. As a matter of fact, I'm grabbing this door now. It's true. I'm grabbing 30's door now. And
just look at his screen name, Mikel86, and you do the math.
So anyway, in my 30 years, I've noticed that there have been a lot of guys that I've come across who will bash gays and even transsexuals. And I've noticed that some of those guys who do that are guys who've actually been with them. And for some strange reason, I've never understood why they always did that. Like, why they did that. And this is my thing. Speaking of this particular topic, because I saw today on Instagram here in Philly, like if you are from Philly and if you follow people in Philly, they had this page that came out on Instagram where DL guys, and they had all these, you know, people make these stupid pages. They had all these DL guys, undercover guys, and whatever case may be, and you had to shout the page out for them to follow you so you could see who was on the page. And there was a few people on the page that I knew. I don't believe some of them are gay, yeah. But I think it was a lot, people were just mad and upset and don't like them or whatever. But there were some people on there who are gay. But this is my thing about that particular situation, those particular pages. See, if you do right by people, and just like, if you stop playing this, oh, I'm undercover and I'm doing this, I'm bashing gays and all that, but then I'm fucking a girl, but then at night, you would never have to worry about nothing like this. Like, for instance, me, I don't never have to worry about my face being on anybody's DL page. Why? Because... So why would I ever worry about if somebody called me and said, I saw you? First of all, nobody would ever call me and say that. Why? Because everybody knows. I'd be like, really? Who did say I was with?
Yes.
That's what I want to know. Did they get me on camera? But this particular page had text messages, phone numbers,
that
all
thing
that.
about to die, hurry up.
Yeah, but that type of stuff. That's why I think a lot of these guys need to stop with this whole gay bashing and worry about who's doing who. Because at the end of the day, they may be getting bent on themselves. Because I know a lot of baby dads that get bent.
Let me tell you something. I didn't even clock the girls too.
You think I'm kidding? I know a lot of baby dads who get bent all the way over and talk all that shit. What?
You'd be surprised.
What?
A lot of y'all women, that's why I feel bad for women.
Yeah, I do too, because then they act like I didn't know he was gay. Because he don't look gay.
See, but that's the problem with
saying that somebody
that's the problem with our race.
Because they are so focused on the, oh, hey, girl, this, that, and the third, but they're not focused on the nigga who's standing on the corner smoking weed with his pants.
And he ain't gonna never come out because he don't want to be criticized by those who
he stands on the corner and get high with.
And that's why
I never understood the straight guys who said, like, who you sagging for? When you see straight guys sad, like, don't you know that? And ain't no females looking at your butt. It's the gay guys who are looking at your butt.
Maybe I should print that out and put that on walls around here.
Me and my aunt had a conversation about this recently, and she said, I know you don't sag. I said, you ain't never seen me sag.
Well, he ain't got to anyway.
My mother raised me like that. I didn't come from a household where my pants were sagging down low.
No, I feel uncomfortable without a belt.
I went to church one day and totally forgot my belt. Now, thank God I'm thick down there where my pants was... My weight, if you have enough weight, your weight to hold your pants up. But the fact that I just realized I didn't have my belt, I was like, oh my God, I felt a little bit naked because it's like, you don't wear it, without a belt. Yeah. But like, I don't know how these guys walk around and they ass be out and they regularly just be walking. And I'll be like, that is so uncomfortable. Guess what I did one day? I pulled my pants down and was like, just to see how, and I had to hurry up and pull them back up. I'm like, this don't even feel comfortable. Like,
I'm done. Don't do that.
I be seeing some guys on the street and I just be wanting to say so bad, why do you have
it's uncomfortable pulling them up because they've been time and just keep.
But some guys don't do that. They walk with
and it's unnatural. I can't do it.
Yeah. And it doesn't look sanitary.
Especially if it ain't clean. But thank y'all for watching.
I don't want to
today.
know if it's clean or not.
Well, you need to never mind. Thank y'all for watching today's show.
I know mine is clean.
You want to talk
I
right
take
there?
that rag and
That's what mine is saying.
there.
How you want a girl to suck your thing and it ain't clean? You got to keep everything clean because you never know when those moments are going to happen.
That's true.
I promise you. You don't know what's going to
That's
happen
why
when you go
I
out
be
to the
seeing
club.
some of these guys talking about, yeah, I fucked this girl, and I be like, you just look like you.
Let's go.
I can't even imagine a girl wanting to get in, but then you got some girls that would.
Hey.
Because you see some guys and you be like, you can, I mean, not saying that every guy who looks dirty is dirty, but you see some guys and you just be like, ew, you look filthy with
What
your
they
clothes
see
on.
in
So
you.
I can't even imagine how you look with your
And
clothes
what it smell
on.
like under? But you know what? It's some people like that musty smell. Like
Yeah,
somebody,
they do.
I might you on X2. He like, I only want a musty.
You talking
And like, yes!
And I never understand that. I'm like, ew.
He like, and you know it was dirty, so I really got turned on. Listen, we're gonna go, because we get too
But some
far.
girls get turned on by that too.
I hope
There's
not.
girls who got, you know what? Guys are not the only people that got fetishes. Girls have fetishes too. And you'd be surprised.
Well, you
They
know
are.
what? Before we go, leave, especially if you don't have your face on your picture. What's some of your nasty fetishes?
No, I
Just
don't
leave
wanna
them
know.
there. I want to know because I read the comments. So leave it down below. We're going to go. Y'all have a great week. We'll see y'all on Friday. Happy spring, y'all. Peace.
Turn it off. I had this.